As you get to know me, you will know how much I love to visit the Holy Land. And one of the most special places to me in the Holy Land is the village of Bethany, where a church, the third on the site, stands over what is traditionally known as the home of Martha and Mary and their brother Lazarus. And certainly not all that long ago that this was indeed the case was more or less proven by archaeologists who, when some construction was being done in nearby Bethany just a few years ago, they uncovered a burial vault where many ossuaries from the 1st century were located. And there, on 3 of the ossuaries, were names Martha, Mary, and Eleazar, which would have been the name for Lazarus, with little indications that they were Christians because there were crosses on them, which would have been highly unusual. So when you go to Bethany, you get this feeling that this is truly a place special to Jesus himself, where indeed the weary Jesus, traveling from 70 miles north in Galilee, approaching the city of Jerusalem, found a welcome there with this very special family, Martha, Mary, and Lazarus. But you know, I always wonder if when we proclaim this gospel, we had one of those, survey things that they have on some of the game shows to let the congregation vote who they're in favor of, Martha and Mary, who would win. Because I think most of us hear this and think Martha kind of got the short end of the stick, huh? And Jesus doesn't seem all that sympathetic to her, even though her sister's just sitting there while she has to do all the kitchen work, huh? But what is Martha's little fault? Well, it's one that we ourselves might be guilty of from time to time. Yeah, she was doing all the work, and Mary was getting all the attention, and she didn't like it, huh? And so she wanted to make sure that Jesus knew how much work she was in fact doing, and probably to get a little of his attention and some credit for doing it. So in some ways, by grumbling and seeking attention, she kind of spoiled her gift, huh? And that's why Jesus doesn't give her a vote in her favor. And so that is the lesson that we will take from this today. When we do something for others, let us know that ultimately we are doing it for God. And let us trust that God knows what we are doing and indeed will someday give us our just reward. In the meantime, let's not seek credit.